This is a follow-up video to the clip of Nehemiah Gordon and Michael Rood discussing the letter Vav and its pronunciation. Here's a clip from that discussion.
And you can go back all the way to the time of Ezekiel and show, for example, the word for back in Hebrew is gav, and that gav can be written with a soft bet or with a vav. And the only way that can happen is if the soft bet and the vav have the same pronunciation. And clearly in the time of Ezekiel, they're pronouncing it that way. So there's no question whatsoever. If you'd ask Ezekiel to pronounce the name of God, he would not have said Yehovah, he would have said Yehovah.
I have a lot of respect for Nehemiah and have followed his teachings for many years. While I may disagree with him on this issue, it does not mean that I reject him or his teachings. His claim is that there are two Hebrew words, both meaning back, which are actually the same word, pronounced the same way, but just spelled differently. Now, one of these words is gav, Strong's number 1354, which appears in Ezekiel 10, verse 12, and is translated as backs in the King James Version. The first letter is a gimel, which is pronounced with a g sound. The second letter is a bet, which in modern Hebrew is pronounced as a b when it appears at the beginning of a syllable, but as a v sound when it is at the end of a syllable, such as it is here in the word gav. So this word is pronounced gav. The second word is gav, Strong's number 1458, which appears in Ezekiel 23:35. and is translated as back in the King James Version. The first letter is again the gimel, and the second letter is the letter vav. So this word could be pronounced as gav or ga, depending on whether you assign a V or a W sound to the letter. Nehemiah's conclusion is that gav and gav, one with a bet and one with a vav, is the same word meaning back but spelled two different ways. And the only way this would be possible is if the letter vav in the word gav with a vav was pronounced with a V. The word gav with a vav is used in the Hebrew Bible only 3 times. 1 Kings 14:9, Nehemiah 9:26, and Ezekiel 23:35. And in each case, this word is translated as back. It is also of interest that in each of these 3 verses, this word is used in the context of behind the back. The word gav, with the letter bet, is used 13 times in the Hebrew Bible. 6 of these times is in the book of Ezekiel. In Ezekiel 1:18 is translated in the KJV as ring, in 10:12 as backs, in 16:24, 16:31, and 16:39 it is translated as eminent place, and in 43:13 as higher place. While the King James Version translates the word gav as backs only once, Ezekiel 10:12, it translates this word differently in other places, including knaves, eyebrow, bodies, and bosses. In other translations, the word gav with a bet is translated as arch, spoke, and rim, as in a rim of a wheel. The word gav with a bet does not mean back, but instead it means arch, which may be the back, as when you bend over, your back forms an arch. Or it may be something else that is in the shape of an arch. My conclusion is that gav with a bet and gav with a vav are 2 separately different words, one meaning arch, which is pronounced gav, and the other meaning back, which may be pronounced as gav or ga. So in conclusion, I am still holding on to the W sound for the letter vav.